Well, here we are at the little house. This is being refurbed, it's a rental. So, I'm putting in new flooring. It's nice looking. And it's been freshly painted. Here's the bathroom, good sized bathroom. Well, plumbing works. Nice shower. Turlet, elongated turlet. That's the best kind of turlet to have. And elongated. It's better for everybody. This is the kitchen. Decent kitchen. Got significant amount of cabinets. Need to put the stove in and the refrigerator, and then over here they had another cabinet. So I don't know if I personally would do it differently. So anyways, like I said, new floor. Then there's an upstairs. There's 2 bedrooms and a shared room in the middle that's got a window to the upstairs. So that's this house. Anyways, the reason why I am here is to replace this faucet. And we've taken it apart, and that still is the amount of water that comes out of it. So we're going to put in a used Delta. We got to go under there and disconnect it out of the sink. But we're going to put in a used Delta 400 faucet. And that's the sink that used to be in. It's been outside for a year. But I'm going to take that faucet out and put it in the kitchen and see if that fixes the pressure problem. This faucet looks in real good shape considering how old it is, and the fact that, like I said, it's got new guts in it, so it's a brand new freaking faucet, basically. Well, we're gonna start with disconnecting, shutting the water off here, and then disconnecting the hoses from there for now. Yeah, I suppose I could actually take them off from the faucet. It won't be in the way. Oops, my finger's in the way though. And then let's see if we can get up under there and disconnect the faucet up there. All right. Well, I just turned the faucet, the shutoffs off, and they felt a little spongy at the end. They were very hard, but looks like gotta be careful. Oh, yeah, now it's stuck inside. That's the hot water. Figures. Cold water. Hot water. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know this faucet. Huh. Let it run for a while, see what it is. Anyways, I can figure out by just turning on the faucet down below. This is the cold water right here. No difference. Still, you can hear it running. Let's see if we can get this one. Oh, wait, I could turn it more. Good. All right. Still a little bit. Jeez. Well, this will be fun. Oh. Oh. Hi. I was trying to shut the water off. Not too good. I turned the sink over. I'm going to at least take this faucet off. And at least we got that ready to go. So what we need to do there is you get a big nut here for the sprayer, a little nut to hold the faucet in. Okay, I'm gonna do that right off. There we go. That would be a big deal. I'll have to use two hands. I'm holding the camera right now. Let's see here. Wrong one. That was 1/2 inch. It must be 9/16. Yep. Get the other one down here. So hopefully I'll be able to squeeze the tubes together to get it through the hole. And I'm going to try to do it with just leaving the shower, the spray. Yeah, the shower. Whoa. Don't want to lose those guys. I think the other one's totally different. Alright, I'm going to see if I can... it's coming off. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I guess I do have to take it off. Duh. Is it the same size? No, not 9/16. It is, let's see if this fits. Oh, that's loose. What is this? 5/8. 9/16 to 5/8. Huh. For ha-has, I'm going to try metric. Nope. Guess I have to use my adjustable. Nope. Huh. It slipped off. Wow, okay. Hey, I have to use the wrench. So let me do that. I'll come back. Well, I used the wrench and it was a piece of cake. Just loosened right up. All right. So let's get the hose out. All right. Let's see if we can get this faucet off here. I'll have to put this down. Well, I'm starting to take the stuff apart here on the sink, and I looked underneath, and this has got a metal tab going across, held on by screws. And I was like, uh-oh, it's all rusty, so haven't touched it yet, but it comes off. So that's cool. That was going to be the hardest. See how rusty it is and everything. Then this, it's got to come out. Huh, that's right, there's no bottle on this, so it's no big deal. So we don't have to worry about the bottle. I think I might have to go underneath and unhook it there too. And then I thought I just saw two little dinky screws up here for this, but anyways, we'll start with that. Well, I tried to do this, and it's just the shaft is turning too as I try doing that, so I gotta get my hand in there and a wrench somehow. These are Phillips. There's one there and one there. So undo those, or they're like 1/4 inch nuts. All right, let's see if I can get those. I loosened up the screws with a 5/16 wrench. That one's coming right out, it looks like. Well, we got the faucet out. That was fun. Had to disconnect big rubber thing off of the water inlet into the faucet, which is also the for the wand. So here's the hose, and there's this big. Let's see if we can find it in here. This guy here, he was wrapped around the hose, and that was to limit how far you could pull this out of the faucet. Anyways, so that had to come apart too. But we got the soap dispenser nozzle off, which is a plastic thing, and it's probably like 2 inches long or longer. Finally got it loosened up, but I have to keep putting my finger in here to hold on to it. And you can see how much we've already undone. But you would think it'd be easy, but no, it wants to be a pain in the butt. All right, let me finish that apart. Finally, this part decided to unscrew from this. When it got down to the end here, and anyways, so I finally got it out. Just clean that up, and then I'm gonna put the old faucet in. Jeez. Oh well. Oh, we got a Scotch right here. I'll be a son of a gun. See if that makes a difference. Well, let me try that. See if they got any Comet around here or something like that. And we'll do it up. Sprayed it with some Kaboom and used the green pad on it. I couldn't find anything else like steel wool or Comet. But it's not going to really matter if the new old faucet covers it up. So let's see if we can get it in and go from there. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can get it in right now. Ha! Isn't that interesting? Oh, I wonder if there's wonder if it can be changed on the faucet. Yeah. Alright, that's cool. Huh. Let me move these bolts. These bolts here, looks like they can move to the outside. Well, in order to move the bolts here to the outside, you gotta take it apart so that this comes off so I can take the bolts out and move them. Okay, see if we can do that. Okay, here's the bolt. Here's the other hole. In order to get it in the other hole, I gotta push it up. In order to push it up, I'm gonna take this off. So as I look at this faucet, I believe that I can remove these 3 screws, and that will disconnect this assembly from this base. So I should be able to then remove the cover or move the cover out of the way so I can get the bolts to the outside holes. So we're going to try that right now. Okay, so those 3 screws that were in here, these guys, they definitely, once they were unscrewed, it's dropped out. So now we're just going to see without taking it out, because I don't really think I need to take it out. Just going to move this plate up and move these bolts. And voila, that took about a minute. If I could have done it with recording, that would have, you know, I would need more hands. Alright, I was surprised how easy that was. Now we're going to put this guy back together. Alright, we got it back together, got the screws in on all the sides. I wiped this down. Is it perfect? No. But we'll put it in place and we'll put the faucet in. I put the faucet in, I want to make sure I put new Teflon on these. And I got to put a piece of Teflon on that for the hose. Well, it's in place. So now we're going to put our nuts on the ends of those shafts that we had to move, and then we'll put the hose on, the spray hose nozzle. Okay, I got the bolts tightened up on the faucet, and I got the plastic piece in for the hose, and the hose is just sitting in there. Hose is getting ready to be hooked up right now. See if we can go underneath and see what we got. And now I'm going to hook up the hose to that. That connection right there. Okay. Let's do it. Don't know if this is going to work. I'm just putting it down. And my hand just might get in the way. But we'll try it. get in this little spot. Hook that up, huh? Think I got it. Huh? Have to see if I can get my wrench in there now. But, yeah. Huh? Can't imagine that being too tight though. Oh, there we go. Oh. With Teflon tape on it makes it harder to do it by hand. But I don't have much room to get a wrench in there. Okay, we've got the cold and hot water hooked up. Now we just gotta, you can see these hoses were long, sorry. These hoses were long, so tried to get them out of the way as much as possible. And here's the faucet. It's a Delta, and I believe it's called a Delta 400. And what's nice about these is it's just a cartridge inside, and the cartridge can be replaced. Well, actually, it's a cartridge and some other stuff, some O-rings and stuff like that. You know, you can get a kit and replace it, and it's good as new. As long as it's not all corroded inside, which last time we did it wasn't, so it should be good for a while. All right, let's turn the water on. Hopefully we don't have any leaks. Turn the cold water on first. Well, let's see if I can. Why is this leaking? Really? We gotta get a aerator. I had a fancy one on it. Oh, well that's interesting. Probably is. I couldn't get in there. I'll have to get another wrench. All right, let's turn the hot water on. Hot water's on. All right. So right now, I need to be able to cap that hose off. But other than that, we're okay. I have to tighten it up, but I can't get in there with the wrench I got, so I'll have to come up with another wrench. I have to do that later. Alright, so there's the new faucet, new old faucet. I'm gonna go, I have to go to the big box store to get some other stuff, so I'll probably get an aerator, and maybe I'll just get a new hose too, you know? Probably makes sense to get a new hose. Alright, so it looks good. The old hose, spray hose. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get a new hose and an aerator. Okay, we're back. We got a new spray hose. Here's came as that separate unit, and then the hose separately. So we had to replace this part so the new hose could slide through because the old one wasn't big enough for the new hose. So now we're going to set it up and hook it up underneath here. You can see the hose there. And now we're going to hook that up to the faucet. Okay, let's turn the faucet on and see how we did here. Alright, that's the new aerator. Well, that's not leaking. This is how that aerator works. So it's like a spray hose and a regular one. What's nice about it is when you have it like this, you don't use up much water at all. And that's the other side. That's cold water here. That's hot water. That's full blast hot water. Maybe we'll see some steam. Definitely getting warmer. Whew. Not hot yet. I don't know how they got the hot water set for. It's interesting. Alright, and then here's the spray hose. Alright, and look at that, no leaks. Now under here, we don't have any leaking from the hose. But the drain is leaking. I don't know if you see a drip here. Yep, there's the drip. Well, they did tell me about that, so we'll have to see about that now. So that's what we're gonna work on. So after disconnecting the P-trap, I decided, well, let's check to see if it almost looks like this piece needs to be cut some more. It looks like it's just a little bit too low, which is gonna push this out of the way in the wrong spot. So we'll see what we can do here. All right, trying to get this stuff apart in order to check it. Ow. Getting these baskets off. These things is freaking brutal. These things are corroded, for Christ's sakes. Here's the ring. It's like we finally just got this one undone. Huh. Pretty gross. But yeah, had to use those big freaking lock pliers, jaws, and something else to stick in the center to try to loosen it up. I had to do it all the way like that. I couldn't just, oh, I gotta loosen, now I just unscrew it. No, I had to do it all the way like that. Pain in the ass. Alright, off to the store to buy some more. Went to the big box store and bought some new baskets. Oops. Guess I put it in the picture, huh? They were like $9 a piece. And then I basically figured I'd just do it kind of similar to what it was before. So this is the part that hooks up to the sink, or to the bottoms of the basket. And then this is the S-trap. So right there. It ends up being like $30-something. These are like $7 a piece. So 18 and 14, whatever. All right, and so first thing we'll do is gonna put the baskets, clean those sink here, put the baskets in, and then we'll be back. I cleaned up the area here with Scotch-Brite. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is put some plumber's putty around this. So what you do is you take the plumber's putty out of the container, you knead it and roll it into like a cigar shape, and then put it on here, seal it up. And then you'll take Mr. Basket, put Mr. Basket in, and then tighten it up from underneath. So here we go, we're starting to knead it in between your hands, rolling it. And then once it's of the proper length, see if I can roll it out some more, go all the way around, and then that'll be in. You can see the putty. And I put the basket in. And what's going to happen is we tighten it down, excess putty will get squeezed out. There's the basket, and there's it in its sealed position. Okay. All right, now here's our rubber washer and our felt. So this is the position. The rubber washer goes up first, the felt underneath, and then the nut. Let's see if we can do this here. As you can see, it's squeezing it out. Let me finish this up and I'll come back. Okay, now it's in. Okay. Here we get the now let's start on this one. So what we're doing here is removing the old putty that's left, that's stuck to the bottom of the, in between here from the last basket. And that looks pretty good. On my hand. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a ball of putty and then I'm going to roll it or knead it and make it into like a cigar. The hard part is that it gets really kind of, it wants to fall apart. So then we'll try to put this in here. I might have to add some more. Yeah, so we'll just make some more, and then we'll put it in and connect up to these two and squeeze it together so we don't have a line. All right, so I did another piece and I'm gonna see if I can squeeze that into this area here. It's a very hot and humid day today. I don't know if that makes any difference, but as you can see, that connection has disappeared. And now we'll take Mr. Basket and put Mr. Basket in. And now go underneath using the nut, the rubber washer, the fiber washer, just like this, to attach it.
Follow you?
Sure. And they screw on so nice compared to the ones we took off yesterday, which were horrible. I'm kind of pushing down on the basket from above and trying to turn this as much as I can by hand. Oh, that hurts. And then I'll take Mr. Wrench and just tighten it up a little bit. This is always fun. Because I got no room. Oops. And as you can see, I need to tighten that up some more. But as you can see, the putty is kind of squeezing out. So pick that putty up. Okay, that's good. Okay, we've got the drain connected here. And I had to use the old S-trap because I bought the wrong size. Duh. And nothing's leaking, so hopefully nothing's leaking. So right now, and I'm filling up the drain. I filled up that one. I put the thing in. It's holding the water. That one's holding the water. And this is the faucet, and this is the spray. That's a freaking mean spray, man. Whew. And as you can see, this particular aerator has got a spray on it, which uses low amount of water. And then when you need, you know, like to fill up a can or something, you just change it, and we got lots of water coming out. All right, I'm gonna shut that off. And let's pull the drain. And no leakies.
No leakies.
Now let's pull the other one. No leaks. That's a good sign. Yay! Of course, I could put the basket in like that, which I will do. And now the owners can do what they want as far as the sink goes. All right. Whew. See you later. A quick cleanup by my better half, who's here with me today. Because after this, we're going back to the big house. This is the small house. This is a piece of rental property here. But after this, we're going to the big house to finish cutting out the pipes for the upgrade of the heating system.